So this is my 6th vlog. If you want to see the other 5 vlogs, go in the link in the description below. Now, it's all on me. Now, it will be me telling you the scariest part of the movie for me. To recap, in the last video, I talked a little bit about, or I talked about actually, how Jaws built fear in some of its scenes. Now, the scariest part of Jaws. So it came up to 3 scenes from Jaws. Number 1, the first time we see the first victim, Chrissy Watkins, being eaten from the shark. Number 2, when the two fishermen, one of the fishermen in the sea, and the other one trying to get the other fisherman out before Jaws eats him. Or number 3, towards the end, or at the end of Jaws, Quinn being eaten alive. Comes down to Quinn being eaten alive. Well, yeah, the scariest part of the movie for me was definitely Quinn getting eaten alive on the boat. This is because we can see a lot of close-ups towards the shark and Quinn. When the shark clamps down on Quinn's body, we can see a close-up of Quinn's face, and during the pain of the shark's big and powerful bite, blood is coming out everywhere. Blood is surrounding Quinn, and then the shark brings him down to the abyss of the sea. And then it goes for body. The scary part was that there was no music throughout the whole process. So maybe Spielberg wanted us to feel what Brody might be feeling, because Brody was on the boat with Quint when he got eaten, but he wanted us to feel what if we were on that boat seeing Quint get eaten alive from the shark, by the shark. In school, we watched the whole of Jaws, the movie, in class, and we watched that scene as well. A lot of people closed their eyes, and some were really shocked to see Quinn being eaten alive. The scary thing about the scene was that the shark goes on the boat to get its meal. As I said in a previous video, sharks don't really eat humans. They mistake us for seals whenever we surf or swim. So it has adapted so that it can eat us. Well, you know, it wants to eat us. It doesn't mistake us for seal, it wants to eat us. So that's what scares me the most. The shark was adapted to come and eat humans. So in class, when the teacher asked what was the scariest film or part of the movie, majority said Quinn's death. So Jaws was a classic. In the year 1975, this kind of footage could be only from real life or from a documentary, but Spielberg made it happen. He used camera angles, music to make the shark that scary, or the shark that scary. Some scenes were so creative, I don't think now we will ever think of it as an original idea. It all came from Steven Spielberg, such as not being able to see the shark and still get the fear of unknown effect. The movie was just a phenomenon. I enjoyed watching every single minute of it. It must have been because of the music and the camera techniques put together so that Jaws was scary. The movie isn't really that scary. We don't really get nightmares for it. Only Quinn's death may have given you a few shocks, but overall it's not that scary. My ratings for this movie will be 5 stars out of 5. It's a controversial decision. Apart from the music, acting, and camera angles, one of the stars is for effort. Jaws was no walk in the park. So this was like a perfect original idea. Even though it came from Peter Benchley, the way he put it together could only be done by Steven Spielberg. So this is the end of the Jaws analysis. I hope I given you some tips or some Jaws information for your future. Seriously, I really hope you get some things off these vlogs, because it might be a school project but I still get to learn about Jaws, this iconic movie, and still remember Jaws is still out there, and something's in the water.